on the south side of the ring, we got. He's scrawny. He's fast. He's quick. It's Daniel Perez.
Ooh, and Messi Morales, and we're unqualified heroes, and we're finally back.
We're back on hiatus all the time because we're busy people, busy lives. Messi got married and instantly became busy, and I
oh my God.
am in like the last few parts of me living in the city, so it's super busy. Fun fact, Messi,
What?
I have 4 more days, and then
Before you
I
move?
can officially not till I move, but till I'm done with my stuff, and then a week later I move. I'm out of here, boys. I'm moving to bigger and better things, hopefully. But
4 days. Insane.
as busy as we are, we're back to talk about all the nerdy stuff because we're nerds and we haven't talked in a while. So
We haven't.
although we haven't talked in a while, there hasn't been like too much things that have gone on.
True. I think the last thing that was like after our last episode, which was the first half of Avatar, which we haven't done the second half. I don't think anything crazy other than X-Men coming out. I don't know. Honestly, there's not too many crazy news. So
Not too much stuff.
I don't think we missed too much. I don't think you guys missed us so much. So
Yeah, there couldn't have been that much. We got a couple movies out. Godzilla vs. Kong. The second
haven't seen
one
it.
is out. I plan on seeing it. Apparently, it was a lot of fun. If you're watching
Yeah.
it for the plot, you're in the wrong movie. But if you're watching it for fun, that's the movie to go to.
For the monsters fighting, I don't think you can ever go wrong. Honestly, in all the monster universe, I've seen all of them except for the very, very last one that just came out. Fighting wise, monsters fighting, top notch. I don't have no complaints about monsters fighting because again, it's like wow, monsters fighting. You never
It's
see that.
monsters
You
fighting.
don't. It's like you don't see that every day. So like seeing that on the big screen is pretty cool. The plot. Let's give it to the Japanese with Godzilla minus one. That one was actually good with the plot of the humans, but over here, I don't know. But I haven't heard anything bad. I honestly have not seen anything bad from the audience. Critics, they can suck it. They honestly can suck nuts. But from us, I haven't heard anything bad from it. I think it's like 90 something on audience score. So
Low
we need to
90s,
watch
high 80s.
we need to watch that movie.
I plan on it. It's too busy. But I might watch it this weekend. Couple other things is Joker has been getting some updates, some posters, some trailers on April 9th. It is currently April 3rd as we're recording, so almost a week, less than a week, and we'll get a first trailer for a movie that comes out in just a few months now. So, Messi, we talked about this a long time ago, a couple times here and there, but how are you feeling about this movie?
Okay, so the director Todd Phillips came out saying the musical aspect of the movie is not like your traditional musical. And what I mean by that, I can't even speak. What I mean by that is like your High School Musical movies, or Wonka recently just came out, or Mean Girls, or The Greatest Showman. Those were musicals. So apparently this music that they're going to be playing on this are like well-known music that they're going to be just singing along to or whatever. So it's not like your traditional music movie. But I think he's just saying that because of all the hate that all the movies that are coming out with that announcing.
He's just trying to get us in the theater.
Yeah, he's just trying to get us in there. So, honestly, I'm going to watch it, whether it's a musical or not, because I loved the first one. So, I got to see the second one. There's no buts, if nothing. No, I got to go sit down and watch it. Yeah, so I'm excited. Joaquin Phoenix, awesome actor. Lady Gaga, awesome singer. So, like, I don't think you can go wrong with this mix. So,
yeah. It should be a good movie. It's still Todd Phillips, and if he made the first one, second one should be pretty good. especially because it's not like necessarily tied to the DC universe or anything like that. So I
Yep.
don't think there's certain people that are like, you have to do this and this and this. I feel like it's more creative freedom for Todd Phillips. Like you said, musical stuff. It seemed like most, if not all, the songs are just well-known songs. There might be a couple that are like made for the movie, but
Yeah.
most of them will be old. It's still rated R, but rated R in a different way. So the last Joker was rated R for violence, language, some sexuality, and actually, I'm wrong. It was rated for strong bloody violence, disturbing behavior, language, and brief sexual images.
Okay.
That
Okay.
that was the
That
rating.
makes more sense. That makes more sense. The first rating, you were like, wait, what movie are you describing?
No,
Okay,
no,
that
no,
makes
no.
more
Hold
sense.
on, hold on. That was the first movie. The second movie, this one. So the first movie was strong bloody violence, disturbing behavior,
Okay.
language, and brief sexual images. The second movie, instead of strong bloody violence, it's just some strong violence, language, some sexuality, and brief full nudity. Look, take that with what you will, you horny people out there, you horn dogs, aka Sean, but it seems like there's gonna be a little less violence and a little more body. But that's that's what it's looking like.
I mean, I mean, no complaints. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. You know what? No comments. No comments.
No
comments on.
comment.
No comment. You know,
Can
just
neither
wait.
confirm
Just
nor
wait.
deny.
What's the actual date? The release date for the movie? I know it's this year, right?
Yeah, it's this year. The release date is October 4th.
October 4th. Okay, so like Halloween time era.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for the movie. Joker, it's just an iconic character. Like, we saw the first one, done awesome. Won Oscar, won movie of the year. Did it win movie of the year? I know he won an Oscar. Like, Joaquin Phoenix won the Oscar. I don't remember. Wait, I maybe did misquoted something. I don't know. But I know Joaquin has got the actor, the best actor for the
Best
movie.
actor.
So, if you brought him back, it's for a reason. So, I don't think it's gonna disappoint people. Or would you just took her up? People need to took her up.
It did win Best Actor and Best Original Score.
The score was awesome. The score was beautiful.
It was great. It was pretty great. But in other news, this is like less exciting. Well, I do just want to briefly bring up. Actually, I'm not even going to bring it up. In other news, it's not that important. Another news is Fantastic Four. This actually came out today as we're recording. There was news about the Silver Surfer, and not too long ago, actually it was a decent amount of time ago, but we got news about Silver Surfer possibly being Anya Taylor-Joy, and people were bashing at it. They were like, "What the hell? What's going on with Marvel? What are they going? What are they doing?" Then we got reports Marvel took that out. They said no female Silver Surfer, no Anya Taylor-Joy. We're going to OG Silver Surfer. Yeah. Guess what? They Uno reverse their Uno reverse, and now it is actually official. Well, not official. It's not like official by Marvel, but quote unquote official, because a lot of people are saying this is now confirmed. But Julia Gardner has joined the Marvel Studios movie as a Silver Surfer, and more specifically,
yes, there you go.
Shala Bao
Bow, yeah,
version.
something like that.
of Silver Surfer.
So it's not like
Messi, what do you think?
so it's not like the actual Silver Surfer guy. Like it's not. It's another version of the character. Honestly, at this point, they casted Pedro Pascal. They casted this guy from Stranger Things. People are complaining about the cast already. Her coming in is not a deal breaker. It's not gonna be like, oh my god. it's not gonna ruin. It's not gonna ruin the movie. All these actors are great. No one is denying that. But we thought we were gonna get a little bit more, not comic book accurate because she apparently she is in the comics. She's another version of the comics, but more in the sense like the actual Silver Surfer guy.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Honestly, hopefully she's cool. I have no idea who she is. I have no idea where she's from. I have literally never heard of her until today that I saw Shala Ball, whatever her name is pronounced. So hopefully she is as cool and menacing as the actual Silver Surfer. But we have to do our research on her now. So we're unqualified for a reason. So
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know that there was even other Silver Surfers, but it makes sense because he had like a whole, I guess, like a whole planet of silver. Well, no, he didn't. Point is, I didn't know about Silver Surfers. We're unqualified. And so there's another one, Julia Gardner. She has 3 Emmys, most known for her show on Ozark. I didn't see it. I don't even know what Ozark is about, but
it's a pretty good show.
She's most famous for that show. Have you seen it?
I've seen like a couple of, I think I see the first season. It's about drugs and all that stuff. It's all about all the good stuff. So it's not that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay.
But that's the only thing that I've seen her on. I'm looking her things right now, but I don't know. I don't know what honestly, when they casted Pedro, they casted all these people. Honestly, there's no way for me to say I am expecting this from them. That expectation was thrown out. Like I literally have no expectations from this cast and this new addition to the cast. So I'm just waiting for it to happen. That's how I'm feeling about it right now. I'm just waiting for it to happen and see it on the big screen.
Yeah, we don't really know how this movie is going to turn out. Once we see the trailer, we'll kind of like start getting an idea. But with the whole 60s thing and older cast and this and that, we don't really know what's in store for Fantastic Four. I do imagine that it's got to be some sort of Marvel's prized possession, given that it's now the 3rd time doing this, and they waited so long to do this, and you would figure that they're trying to get it right. But I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. On to the real deal here. Something that Marvel has done right this year. And that is the X-Men. The 97 X-Men, specifically. Not the new ones. We don't know. I don't know what's going on with the new ones. But the 1997 X-Men. Let me just start off by saying I don't really remember the old show.
I've never seen the old show, so if you want to be more honest, I'll be even more honest. I haven't even seen the first one. I don't even nothing. I've seen clips about it as like little TikTok stuff, but I have never seen a single footage. I have not sat down and watched it. I didn't grow up with it. I didn't even know what channel it was when I was growing up. Nothing. So
the most we know about it is the trailer that kind of gave like a back. I guess like a
recap
of what happened. I wasn't even in the new show. It was just a trailer that gave the recap. So that's kind of our background going into this. But I will say, speaking from my point of view, this show is great. It's phenomenal. I have seen currently the first 4 episodes, and I gotta say, it's just different vibes through all 4 episodes, I think. Before I want to dive more into this, but I do want to get your initial reactions to what you think about the show. I know that the first time you watched this, or like almost watched it, you were in the airport or something, and you're like, I don't want to watch this. I want to do it. And I was like, bro, watch it.
Okay. So it took me like 5 times to finish the first episode. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't. I tried to get into it and I couldn't. So I kind of forced myself to watch it. And surprisingly, for myself, again, I haven't seen the first one, the first show, the first half of the show. You have a bird on your house?
Not in my house, but outside my house.
Okay, because I heard birds and I'm like, I thought they were like right here. Okay. Just threw me off. I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, so I haven't seen the first show, so watching this, I thought it's a little cringe. Like, this is a little too kiddish. Um, but second episode came around, and wow, second episode was great. Freaking Magneto, like a menace. That whole sequence is like, I am greater than you guys, but I have to protect you guys because of how Charles is like that bond that they had, and he's like, I'm gonna protect you because of how much he meant to me. Oh my god, that was
Crazy,
so freaking good.
bro.
The whole episode
Crazy.
was great. And then that guy shot Storm, and I was like, oh my god, it's even getting better. Like that, the whole dramatic moment, like she lost, like a goddess, bro. Storm is considered, I don't know, I forgot the actual number. Like, she's so high up in the ranking of like menacing of a mutant she is. She's a god compared to the other mutants. She lost her powers. So like this god level being of mutant, boof, no powers. It's like that must feel like so hard. And we see that in the next episode, like her struggling with it, like becoming like being a human. Dude, beautiful. The animation, comparing it from the other ones to this one, obviously it's better. New technology and whatever. Beautiful. The fight scenes, oh, chef kiss. Beautiful. Last episode, I wasn't a big too fan of it. Like, it brought me back to the little kiddish side, with a little gaming, whatever, and the 18-year-old girl and whatever. So far so good. My 4-episode review, or whatever you want to call it, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. No, okay. So going episode by episode, the first one is like kind of brand new for me. Kind of like going into this again. The first part, where they I don't know if it was the first part, but basically all the X-Men go against the Sentinel, and they're like having this fight scene.
That's the end.
Super cool fight scene. And then I think it was Gambit, and he was like, and then the things went, and they glowed. I was like, oh, that's cool. That was it just like team combo. I don't know what went through my head, but I was like, that's cool. But overall, it was like a pretty decent episode. Besides that really cool fight scene right there, and I was just like, okay, this is pretty good. This is all right. Nothing crazy. Kind of just a normal show. Second episode, like you said, second episode, if they wanted to, could have been made a movie.
Like, but on an animation style. Now I don't want to see the live action bullcrap. I want to see an animation style. Oh my god, beautiful, so beautiful episode.
It could have been live action.
Yes. No. I don't want to see live action. I want to see a whole hour, 2 hours. I would have seen 2 hours and a half worth of animation on just this episode of how good it was. I don't want to see no live action book. I don't want to see Hugh Jackman. I don't want to see Charles Xavier. Nothing. I don't want to see nothing. I want to see animation like this. Animation is so cool. Oh my god. This whatever. Go ahead with your live action bullcrap. You want to see this?
It could have been both. It could have been both. I don't care. The plot of episode 2 could have been a movie. 100%. An hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever it was, it could have been a movie. Like, chef's kiss to whoever wrote the plot and directed episode 2, whatever it is. It was so freaking good. At the end, I see Magneto. I kind of already knew because of the trailer. I was like, this is an interesting, like, plot line. I wonder how this is going to go. Oh my god, episode 2. Like you said, with the whole, when he brought him all the way to the sky and was like, you guys are beneath me, and he's like, if it was any other time, like I would have crushed you, but because of Charles, oh my gosh, it just made me think of every
Beautiful.
X-Men movie I've seen. It made me think of every X-Men movie thing I've seen and their relationship and how it's grown and like gotten like back and forth, and the one of Days of Future Past where you kind of see the old, like the younger versions of them. Oh my gosh, so good. It was like 10 out of 10. It was a 10 out of 10 episode, without a
Yeah.
doubt. And then we go into episode 3. None of them were as good as episode 2. I mean, let's just be honest. Episode 2 is phenomenal. But episode 3, I thought it was pretty mature, to be honest. I don't know if it was like horror, but it was pretty crazy. Like having a clone, and the clone, like even by the end of the episode, the fact
It's still
that
on enough.
they
No, no,
didn't
no.
come to a resolution, I actually like that. Like it, to me, it made it feel like, dang, like it's not just a simple solution. That they can't just be like, oh, yep. So this is whenever you were cloned, and this is your baby, this is his baby, or whatever. But it was, they just have to live with the fact that they don't know, and they just got to move on. They got to live with it, and that's crazy to me because I don't know. It's just crazy to me. But having like the more mature like horror sequence and all that, it was really good. And I don't know. I kind of feel for Cyclops. I know they didn't really like show him freaking out, but if I'm Cyclops, I'm like, so did I impregnate the real
Other
Jean
song.
Grey or a clone Jean Grey? Which I look, they're both Jean Greys, but like I don't know,
One
man.
is a clone.
I would feel kind of weird
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it was a baby, if it was with a clone. I don't know. I just thought I don't know, but it was still a really good episode, and it's kind of freaky. I was like, man, this is kind of scary. I don't know. Episode 4, like you said, kiddish. Didn't really care about it too much. I wouldn't say it was
Yeah.
trash, but it was just like filler episode. But
Yeah.
one
This
thing
was
that I
a filler
did
episode, yeah.
like was that, like the video game sequence thing, that it would show them kind of like in that PS2 format. I thought it was just kind of cool because it just made me think of certain video games I played way back then on the PS2 and stuff, and it looked just like that. I specifically remember playing Ninja Turtles and just looking just like that, and I like the little noises. I just thought it was like a cool memory unlocked. I don't like, I guess that's all I could say. It was like a memory unlocked. I was like, man, I remember back in those days. It was cool.
I mean, again, it's
But as a filler
1997,
episode, it
so-
wasn't anything special. I did like the storm thing at the
Sequence,
end,
yes, I did like that part.
where
I did.
I just thought, I honestly I thought she was gonna get her powers back. And I was like, oh, she's gonna get her powers back.
I'm
fact
glad.
that she
I'm glad
didn't-
they didn't. I'm glad they
It's
didn't.
good. Like
Yes.
all these things where we're so used to as superhero fans watching movies or shows, that it's like something bad
Predictable,
happens.
yeah.
Simple solution, all good, and you just got to deal with it. All good, everything's fine and dandy. But you know what? Sometimes it's not. And I'm glad that this show is showing that it can at least be prolonged for a little longer, if not for the whole for the whole season. So I thought that was cool. It's cool because, like you said, she's a goddess, and she
She's-
lost her powers.
She's that powerful that even her, and like people were like calling like goddess. Like everybody knows her as the goddess of the skies. Like
Yeah,
this person, this being that can control weather, and this she's OP. She's literally the definition of OP. But yes, like the second half of the episode was great. Again, like I'm so glad that they didn't give her powers back. Again, it would have been too easy, too soon, and it wouldn't mean her losing her powers in the second episode. It wouldn't like diminish the meaning of it. Like it's like lost her powers, got her powers back again. Like didn't give that let us the audience sit on it. Like, damn, she lost her powers. Of course, they already teased it. They teased it that she's getting her powers back already with this machine. She's gonna get her powers eventually. If she doesn't, that's even better because we know that this powerful person, doesn't matter who you are, you can be as here. One thing, you're back on the low. You're dirt. So doesn't matter how high. This is a good eye opener for people who are like the top dog, the thing the shit. You know, right? Doesn't matter how high you are. One thing, you're dirt.
You're done.
So like, be humble. Humble yourself. This is a good example. If she doesn't get her powers, think about it like that. Humble yourself. I'm preaching right now.
Damn, bro. You're getting deep over here.
It's been too long. I got married. I don't have my ring on. Where's my ring? I don't know. I got married and I became a new man. I'm a new person. Oh, there it is.
For real.
Yeah, I got married and I'm a whole new
man.
All 4 episodes were great. You also gotta think about it like this: it's a cartoon show, so it's target audience. Yes, it's for us, but it's also for kids. It's not. The rating is still kids show. It's not like freaking Bluey or Barney or whatever. I don't know what kids watch nowadays. I know Bluey is one of the big ones. But it's still for younger kids as well. So some episodes gonna be a little bit like that. So we're not gonna get all episodes for us. But I cannot wait for next episode. Episode's gonna be great. Hopefully they continue the storyline of they show more of Storm trying to get her struggling. This last thing we saw was she's being attacked by this bird demon. I have no idea who this bird demon is. Hopefully we get more insight of what the heck is going on. But well, we gotta wait until next week. And I don't even know who's gonna do an episode next week, so I don't know.
Bro, I just wanna say why. I mean, look, like I said, we really haven't seen the first show, so to me this was a surprise. It wasn't a surprise to most people. But damn, Magneto is a freaking fine ass hunk. Like, dude is jacked. Like he looks like he's in his prime.
It's so sexy. I mean he's pulling Rogue, and Rogue is the baddest girl in the whole show.
Bro,
and he's pulling Rogue.
That was a plot twist.
In front of Gambit. In front of Gambit. In front of her man. Again, I don't know what happened. I don't know the story. I of course there's something there because first I think it was second episode. She goes like, no, we're done, like whatever. Like he brushed.
Apparently this is like news to everyone.
That like, they has something?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That they didn't show it in the first episode or first season.
Or the first show. How many seasons is the first show?
First show. I don't know how many seasons. But yeah, he pulled Rogue. That was interesting. But I don't know. He just seems like in such crazy good shape. It's just mind blowing to me.
That's mind blowing. I wonder how I don't know if they explained it, because usually, you know, like Rogue, if she touches someone, she takes a bit like their life to her, even powers and whatever. I wonder why is Magneto like not reacting like any other person will react to it. Yes, Google it.
You can hear that.
Google it. Yeah, I can hear you. Click, click, click. Like there's no human being can touch her that cannot be hurt from it.
Yeah.
That's why she has the gloves, and like they also mention it here on the show. That's why Gambit and her they can really touch because of whatever like her thing. And even when Jean Grey was going to give birth, she said like, "Oh, I don't want to slip and touch your baby," and like all this says and that's like, "Dude, we trust you. Like, do you what you're gonna do? Just wear gloves." And whatever, she did it. But like, why is Magneto? I wonder why.
Apparently, that Magneto's magnetism, like when Rogue sucks people's life out or whatever, it's some sort of like magnetism thing. So because he's like magnetism stuff, their powers cancel out. So
Interesting.
she can't like take his stuff because his
cancel each
magnetism
other
is
out.
like pulling it back. Yeah, it's canceling each other out.
Interesting. That makes sense. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I
Let's
don't
go
know.
with that.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know her powers were drawn by magnet as well, or some sort of type of way, type of thing. Um, I don't know. That's pretty cool. I guess we learn something new every day.
One more thing. One more thing. Have you seen both sides of the House of Dragon trailer?
Yes, I loved it.
All right. First off, what do you?
Okay.
I just want to say, before you go into your opinions about House of Dragons, I know you're a big Game of Thrones nerd, whatever. I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but I love House of Dragons, whatever.
Fake fan. Go ahead.
Whatever. I just want to say, the marketing of having two trailers
Top
of
notch.
both sides,
Top notch.
notch.
Smart.
like
Divide
smart.
the crowd. Divide the crowd between black and your lame shirt is green. I hate you for wearing that color.
So smart. Green. I'm not green. But
No, it's- your
green
wife.
second.
I know your wife is like black as a black team, so I know for sure she's gonna kill you. She hears you saying that.
She would. All right. Tell me about the tell me your thoughts.
Okay. I was in Puerto Rico. I didn't actually. I saw both, but I wasn't really like in my mindset to see it because I was going stuff over there. I saw both. Well, okay, I saw the first one, the black team, but I didn't know that they released two trailers until like later that day that you texted me. Oh, they released two trailers. I'm like, what do you mean they released two trailers? I only saw one. What is the other second trailer about? So just basically giving the black team's point of view and the green team's point of view. And I don't know if you remember, the last two episodes were just like that. So episode 7 was green team. Episode 8 was black team. So like their point of view of after the fact that King Viserys passed away. So like everything was like, Aegon's king now. The aunt flew to see the daughter, I forget her name, and war's happening. And then the last episode with Vhagar fighting the little baby dragon, and then boom, war started happening now. Beautiful. This is basically the aftermath. War is happening. Black versus green. That's basically the whole episode season is gonna be. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I am so excited. I cannot wait for the scene. If you read the book, I have not read the book. I started it on my honeymoon. I have not finished it.
Did you even touch it? I just want to know if you've touched that book since your honeymoon.
No, I have, dude.
I knew it.
Let me tell you.
I knew
Let
it.
me tell you. Let me tell you. I have been so busy since I've been back. Today, the 3rd, I watched the last 2 episodes of X-Men before doing this episode. I have no time. Invincible. I've been trying to watch the last episode that dropped last week.
Have you started? Have you even started the second half?
Yes, I started it, but I can't finish it because I'd be falling asleep because I'm so tired because I'm so busy all day. I can't. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
Saying you're busy.
Yes, but before that, I was talking about. Okay, so the scene. If you haven't seen,
the scene in the book.
Yes, the scene in the book. If you know what I'm talking about freaking Damien, whatever his name is, the husband, Damien, yes, and the nephew fighting with the dragons. You know. If you read the books, you know what I'm talking about. I cannot. If this is the season that they do that, I mean, I'll be sad because they'll be dead, but I cannot wait to see that in live action. It's gonna be so freaking.
This is all brand new
good.
to me. I don't know anything.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you anyways. I'm gonna tell you.
No, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
I'm so excited. I'm
I
so
don't want to
excited.
know.
I'm so excited.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know that the kid was gonna die in the last episode.
I didn't know either.
He was gonna get eaten.
I didn't know either, dude. That whole fight, beautiful. You see it? Okay.
It's straight up How to Train Your Dragon, but yeah, it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. So I don't know if you know, the bigger the dragon it is, the older it is. So Vhagar is one of the oldest dragons there is. So that dragon has been since the Aegon Conquest, Westeros, and all this stuff. I'm probably saying their names so wrong, so kill me, sue me, whatever. So that dragon, Vhagar, is that old since like years.
Yeah.
That's why he's so big. So that's why that dragon is so hard to control, because her mindset is war. Because since she came to Westeros, it's been war after war after war, until peace happened, and now she's just chilling. She's chilling. But whenever there's a fight, guess what? The war mindset comes back. And that's why when Eye Patch Kid was trying to control her, he couldn't control her, because she's like in that mindset of fighting. And then when he saw the dragon Vhagar was eating the little one, he said like war, like he couldn't believe that the dragon did that. So that's why all this war is gonna happen. So like, I cannot wait for June 6th thing or whatever it comes out. I cannot wait. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait. I'm excited.
All right, well, that's all we got for Unqualified Heroes.
No. I gotta ask you a question. All right. So Sony released a short film for Across the Spider-Verse, or like Into the Spider-Verse, whatever you want to call it. Like the Spider-Verse story, or whatever. Have you seen it? It's at least 7 minutes long. All right. Even it's like, I don't know why they added all this intro bullcrap. So they added the intro Sony. They added the statue, whatever. They added so much intros to it. Like it literally brought it to like 5 to 4 minutes long. I don't know if you said you didn't see it. Whatever. It's pretty good. It's literally a short film. It's about anxiety. Like him struggling, being a Spider-Man, being a human, regular.
Miles?
Yes, Miles. It's Miles' story. Him struggling being Spider-Man, him being a student, him being just a regular human being.
Do we know when this takes place?
It doesn't really specify.
Okay.
It doesn't really specify. I'm pretty sure it's between the first and second movie. Okay. Somewhere around there. But obviously, it's not after the second one, because we know where he's at.
I guess that's true.
So it's between the first and second one. Somewhere around there. But it's pretty good. It's literally 5 minutes long. Watch it. It's pretty cool. Invincible. Watch it. Pretty good. Top notch. The Boys has been getting a lot of traction, too. It's coming out pretty soon, too. What else? I'm thinking what else we haven't forgotten before we just go to another hiatus, so we don't come back for like another 5 weeks. What did you think about the last 4 episodes of Avatar?
Alright, last 4 episodes. It was about the same as the first 4 episodes. I want to go back and make sure I'm not missing anything before I talk about an episode that was actually in the first 4. So let me go back real quick. Avatar.
Okay. Well, while you look for it, I'm gonna give my thoughts.
Suck my nuts.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
I didn't find it. This is the not live action one.
Okay, so can I give?
Hold on. I found it. Suck my nuts. Okay. First 4 episodes, screw the first 4 episodes. Who cares? Let me tell you about the only episode that matters. Episode 6, Mask. Wait, we did talk about this.
No, we did. Not here. We haven't.
Wait, where was the episode where was the episode that Iroh's son died? I thought it was a Mask.
That's the first. Is it Mask? I don't know. It's been so long. I know.
I swear I know we talked about it, but I thought it was in Mask.
Just look up. All right, Avatar. Netflix episode guide. Yeah, so Mask is at 6. So you're good. You're right. So episode 6, Mask. We haven't talked about it. Here, we haven't talked about it.
We talked about it, bro.
Not here. It's impossible because we haven't seen their other first episode.
Remember you saying that you cried and that was on air.
That was on Iroh. That's not the same episode as that one.
That wasn't on Mask?
No.
That's in the first 4 episodes?
Yes, first episode, that's when I started crying because of the whole funeral thing and all that stuff.
I thought that was in Mask. Okay, screw everything else, Mask. Let me tell you about Mask. I don't remember... The season is the first last 4 episodes as much because it was a little while ago. But all I know was that Mass was by far the best episode out of all 8 episodes. It was so freaking good, so well done. And granted, yes, it's like the live action, but it was just so freaking good. And that's all I had to say because I don't remember it that much, but I know it was good. Also, fun fact, I actually do have something to say. That episode was the only episode that outside of the first episode, that was the only episode that the original people had say in, or like took a part in making the episode.
That's why it was so good.
Yeah. So the original creators only were a part of episode 1 and Mask.
Interesting. Didn't know that. But that's why it's pretty good. Okay. Well, again, like you said, we don't really remember too much. I do not remember too much. The show is so different from the original show. So that's the only. It's good about that because I don't want to literally watch another Lion King live action thing, like literally a copy and paste type of thing. So I'm kind of glad that they went in a different direction. But the only thing that I'm not too happy about that they make Zuko too likable of a character. If you think about it like that,
They do, but he's so good. He's so good of a Zuko.
I know,
no,
he's
too good of a Zuko.
I'm not saying the character, like I mean the actor. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the character itself, Zuko, is too likable. Like I already like Zuko.
They make him too much of a good guy.
Exactly. I don't know why because it's not menacing no more. It's like I don't feel like his anger. He's too much of a crybaby. It took a long
time for Zuko to like start
be a likable character on the actual show.
Being likable.
The actual show. Yeah, exactly. They took like half of season 2, and then not even.
Yeah.
Because of the last season, he turned on Aang, then he shot him in the back. No, he distracted Katara and Aang, and then Sula shot him from the back and all that stuff. Like,
yeah.
So like even though it had to be on season 3 for him to be a likable character. But when we noticed, like, dang. Okay, so like this guy's trying to be good, like he's trying, but his father now, like all this stuff. That's season 3. They're doing that on season 1 over here. I didn't like that. So I don't know. Hopefully, it got renewed for season 2 and 3, so that's good. So they must be doing something good over there. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I think we talked about.
I do got something to talk about. I got 2 things to talk about. One was the way that they announced the renewing was actually really funny. It was what's his name? Not Iroh, the big bad guy. Fire Lord Ozai. Fire Lord Ozai. And the actual actor himself, he like had people on a Zoom call. He's like, hey, so
I remember that.
And it was like all the press. He's like, yeah, so they're not gonna do a season 2. And you just see everyone's faces like, damn, they're not doing a season 2. He goes, they're doing a season 2 and 3. Bro, it was really funny. But a lot of people are saying that the girl who plays Azula, because let's be honest, she kind of sucked as Azula, is potentially getting recast. Don't know if that's true, but
interesting. I did not hear about that.
Azula has zero menacingness to her in season 1. The only thing that was menacing was when Zuko was like getting burned or whatever, and then you could see like fire reflecting off of her eyeball. But that's not even like menacing. That was just a cool shot. Yeah, it was just a cool shot.
I think for me personally, the only menacing part was when the very, very, very end of the show when she conquered Omashu. Like she's like leading this whole army. But like you said, like other than that, again, I don't know why they introduced her so early in the show.
Yeah.
Because again, we don't see her until season 2 on the animation show. So like
to the very end of season 1, like they like show her, I think, at the very last episode or something.
Yeah, so like showing like go do this for me or whatever, something like that.
Yeah. But I do want to mention something about Mass, which was the most beautiful part of the episode was the very end is the crew is like, yeah, Zuko sucks. Whatever. And I was like, Zuko doesn't suck. he knows about sacrifice and this and that. Now I'm like, okay, what's going on? And at the very end, we get the whole flashback of Zuko fighting Philo Ozai, and it was like a cool fight. It was crazy. Kindness is or forgiveness is trash, or weakness, whatever good quality it was. Forgiveness, kindness, mercy. I think it was mercy. Mercy is trash. If you have mercy, you're garbage. And so then when he heard Aang say that, he got mad. Whatever. And he's coming back to the ship. His crew finally realizes that the only reason why they're alive is because Zuko stood up for them, and they get all in line. And they get all in line like a commander's walking through, and they're like, our prince has returned. And he's like walking through, and they're all like saluting him or whatever it was, and the music in the background was super cool. And it was just a cool moment for Zuko. It was like the coolest thing ever. And I was like, yes, heck yeah. I love that feeling, but I also hated that feeling because I shouldn't be feeling that about Zuko yet. It's too early. But it was cool to see. It was like one of the coolest things I've seen. But I didn't like how early it was that I was feeling that feeling.
I don't know. I don't know. Of course, this is way better than the show. I mean, the movie. The movie. This is way better than the movie.
Yeah.
So, at least they're doing something right. Right? At least they're getting people to watch it and whatever. But hopefully season 2 is a little bit better. It's not as weird paced as this season. Hopefully the creators come back. Maybe they come to an agreement that they can work something out,
maybe,
and make the show better than the first season. I don't know. We don't. I don't think they announced like around what date it may come out. They just announced season 2 is coming out. But I wonder. Okay, so the very last scene, the post-credit scene, Roku's temple. I forgot the actual name for them. With Fire Lord Ozai on this map thingy that we see on season 2 on the
owl
library thing, that we see this little calendar future thing saying that Sosa's comet is coming. On the show, the animation show, it was very, very crucial that Sosa's comet was coming by the end of summer. So he literally had 2 months, our time, 2 months to learn all that thing. By wearing live action, kids grow up. Like, obviously, Aang looks way older now than when he shot the show. So, like, he was, 12 something? Now he's, 14. I don't know how old this kid is.
Yeah, it's 2 years later. 2 years later.
Exactly. So, time has passed. So, I don't know how they're going to play it out. Because according to the calendar, Sosa Comet it comes around 100 years. He has been frozen for 100 years, so it should be coming anytime soon. So they can say, oh, the time between last episode of season 1 to the first episode of season 2, no time happened. When this kid is 5 inches taller than what it was on the last. So it doesn't make sense. I don't know how they're gonna play it out. I have no idea how they're gonna do it.
They're just gonna say he grew.
He's the Avatar state made him taller. Some
Avatar state made him taller.
I need the Avatar state to make me taller. Short Kings.
Short Kings. All right.
Yeah.
So that's basically all we got for our episode. Avatar, hopefully it gets better. X-Men, keep doing what you're doing. Keep pulling out episode 2s because that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You can find me on Instagram at Danny42 with 3 N's, 2 is taken. And don't be weird.
Don't be weird. You can follow me at Messi_17. Oh my god, I forgot my own thing. Yes, Messi_17_ on Instagram. But
dot
if you don't
and period
follow,
are the same thing.
Wait. Yes, Messi.17_. There you go. Is that better for you? Okay, whatever. Yes, you can follow us on Unqualified Heroes on TikTok, Instagram. Listen to full episodes on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. For comments, reviews, or like whatever you want to leave a comment. Let us know what you think about everything that we just talked about. Then we can continue back the conversation. But we'll catch you on the other side.
Yes, sir. Unqualified Heroes.